Alright, what's up? So today we're back with another video. I don't do these often, but I thought if I find one, I'm gonna have to do it. So this is gonna be a shit talker getting battered. This is gonna be against Kickboxing King 7979. He was basically he was talking loads of shit. Like somebody last night got a win on me when I was just speaking to my friend. It's just ranked. It doesn't mean anything to me. And I was just striking with Glover, and he ended up getting a win with Izzy, and I was like, alright, fair dues. And I just went on with my day, obviously. So it was, just a loss on ranked. And then the next day, I find that he was posting it in a server, and I don't mind that as much, but it was just a remark. He said, oh, is this guy still supposed to be elite or something? And then AJ, Kickboxing King over here, decided to say, oh no, he's just some little wanker or whatever, who cares anyways. And then I joined, and I was like, so what's that about? Saying all that shit. And he was he was like, oh, did I touch a nerve? And he was trying to talk loads of shit. And then eventually, I was saying, let's play for 20 or whatever. If you want to talk all the shit, we'll play for 20 quid. And he opted to then say, alright, let's play for 500. And as you'd expect, nobody's really willing to play for 500. So I thought, this lad, I'm like 3-0 on him. He's just not the greatest in general. I'd play him for 500. There's no way he takes 4 fights off of me. Out of like, what? Yeah, 4 fights off of me in a best of 7. Especially when I'm tryharding. I'm just taking him down, ragdolling him, boxing up on the feet, taking him down again. So I just thought, this would be convenient. Nice little video I'll make out of this then, because he started saying, oh, of course I was being sarcastic, I wouldn't want to fucking play wager for 500 just like none of yous would. And I was like, nah, to be fair, like, I would. Or he was like, oh, you wouldn't send the money. And then I was like, oh, alright, don't worry, I've got you, that we'll send it to a middleman. And he's, seemed up for whatever, and then he was like, oh, it was obviously sarcasm, I'd never want to play for 500, nor would any of yous. And I was like, I wouldn't usually, but against someone like yourself, I'd probably just make light work of it. Right now I'm actually playing this live, so I guess, not off to the smoothest to start, but like, I'll take over. If needs be, I'll just take him down. So that's just how it went down, and obviously with his friend, I don't know if his friend is gonna be talking any shit later, just because he got that win last night, which meant 0. It is ranked after all. I'm sure everyone just goes on ranked and is just playing, like, wasn't even thinking about it. It was in light heavyweight as well. Like, I was just speaking to my friend on Xbox because he jumped online, so I was like, alright. And he was like, apparently, I don't know, I just went Glover, and like I said, I was just striking. And then Max says it to me that like somebody called AJ's Walker, who was obviously the person who beat me, posted it in some server and was like, oh, is this guy still supposed to be elite? And posted the win, and I was like, damn. For at 2 AM, and there's as shabby as a win. Like, it was a decent win. Like, I think he got like 4 stuns and a knockdown. I got like 3 stuns with Glover, but he ended up catching me, and I think flash KO me in the end, because I don't think he got like just 1 drop and a finish. I think he got like I think it was just like some uppercut when I went to his body, or like even a front kick or something of the likes. So I'll probably try and take him down this round. I'm leaving this way too close, considering the fact I know how absolutely shit this fella is. I'm just kind of autopiloting it now. It's kind of like how I did against his friend last night, but you can kind of afford to do it against him because he's just very, very basic, and I can just kind of jab straight and jab hook and be smooth sailing. There we go. I'll take him down, see how good he is on the ground. So not very. Evidently so. Just due to him going for that transition after 2 punches, very minimal GA. That was very poor of me just to go for that transition, don't get me wrong, but I still keep a dominant position. Let's see where he goes from here. I'll try and see if I can get the posture. I don't. You know, and that's poor as well. I'm surprised I didn't get that denial. My grappling isn't on point as it should be, but should still be enough to do a good bit of damage against fucking Kickboxing King 79. So I mean, it should be it. Not, I'll just go into side control again and rinse and repeat the process, really. This is a decent first fight. It's going to be a best of 5. I'll probably try and hurry it up a little bit. Maybe it'll be 15 minutes. Or something like that, I don't know. But that was kind of easy. You know, I mean, I made mincemeat of him. I kind of went in there and I was because this is obviously, like I said, live commentary, so I'm just taking it as it goes, and I was just pilot mode, just kind of, you know, playing, and then ended up just getting the jab hooks and you know, he was trying to get fancy, he was trying to go for, he was just doing really basic shit. He was attempting counters that weren't really, you know, working. I'm hoping that he does speed this process up though, because I don't really want to spend too much time playing him and lengthen the video out. The next fight I may just make the last. It is a best of 5, but I'm sure, as you can tell, it probably shouldn't go any other way than my way. I might, considering it is going to be featherweight next, and I fucking hate playing featherweight, I might just go Volkanovski, just to kind of, I guess, you know, rid the annoyance of having to play versus like a spammy Connor or something, you know, just take him down and deal with my business there. I don't know, we'll see. Well, I guess I'll go Volker. If it goes past the first round, I'll probably just make this the last fight. But if I can end it quickly, maybe in 2 or 3 minutes, I'll probably just keep it going. Should be interesting though. But yeah, man, like, I just thought the way it was funny, because he was talking about, oh, you know, let's play for 500 and all. And as you'd expect, it's like, alright, you know, I mean, now, saying that, usually people obviously say, let's play for 500, and they so I was saying, let's play for 20, and obviously 20 is just a normal amount, and it's just like a normal wager amount. It's like default 10, 15, 20, so I was expecting, you know, him to either be like, no, or, yeah, but then he was like, alright, let's play for 500, and I'm thinking here, man, you know, I'm not gonna play 500 against anyone, but at the same time, I've played this fella multiple times now. If I were to lose 4 fights against him out of you know, in a best of 7 before I got 4 fights on him, I definitely deserve to lose 500 quid. So I thought, alright, well, I'll give this a go then. He just seems to be very wanting, you know, he seems to be very pullback heavy. So against these type of people, you want to maybe feint the jab hook, throw the jab hook out there, you know, make him kind of see what he wants to see, the jab hooks and the jabber uppercuts and stuff like that. And then you can go down to the body with the jab feint, or with the jab body uppercut and the jab straight, kind of get him pulling back on that, which will multiply the damage. Maybe even, you know, sometimes I like to use that jab single leg, but you have to kind of set it up, because if you're going jab body straight from the outside a lot, it will definitely look like you're going to be going jab, you know, body straight. So you have to set it up, and you have to go for that jab straight to the head, the jab hook to the head. Definitely be a little bit more heavy on the head just before you actually go for that. So I done a lot of fakes there, and I was kind of just seemingly biting on them a little bit more than I would have liked him to. You know, I'm gonna try and get this denial here, and I haven't. Man, my grappling is so poor lately. Don't know what it is. He has lost all of his GA now though. Oh, that was clean. Still, man, he's very average. I feel like, look at this. Look at him. Well, that was interesting. This bastard tries to duck. First time he ducks. A head kick. Like, I feel like I could just use Volk on the feet, or even the likes of Arnold Allen, and just be able to beat him. Because even though what he does, it looks clean and stuff like that, it's very, like, just readable and therefore counterable. So, like, you see on the inside, he expects that jab. Obviously, he kind of read what I was doing there, but he expects that jab straight a lot more, or the jab hook. So he'll try and pull back, and I can jab straight him. I probably haven't been hitting the body as much as I should be too. I'll probably try and keep him if he comes in, but sometimes it's a little bit harder with that Connor jab straight. He can kind of interrupt you. For example, I just did it there a few seconds ago. I was able to interrupt him with the jab straight whenever he went for the body teep. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy talking shit after this one for sure, you know. Saying that 500 wager, and then I said, "Ah, no, middleman." And he seemed like, you know, seemed open to it for a period of time. And then, not so much. Yeah, look at that. That's the sign of a shitty counter striker. He's just trying to guess what I'm doing, or just trying to, you know, he's not willing to really slip in the pocket. Ah, there we go. Yeah, so that was nicely set up, I'd like to say. Anyways, you know, I was using that jab straight, and then I really hit him with that nice little clean jab spin and back fist to just end it. He's not, like I said, he's not a very good player, but I thought it'd be enjoyable just to KO him, considering he was talking about 500 quid wages, and then when his bluff got called, he was settling down. He was calling me a wanker and all. When his friend beat me, and I was like, alright, I see how it is. I mean, you know, so he was really talking out of his arse, and he was talking a big game, and I'd assumed, you know, if he's going to be talking a big game, I'd like to think that he's gotten a lot better at the game since the last time we've played, because I'm literally, you seeing, I mean, grappling is doing, my grappling is shit, my striking's alright, but I've not been playing really over the last few days, so I'm very rusty, but he's still being dealt with kind of handedly. I'm not really having any problems with, you know, beating him. And this one, I fucking craw. I'd love if you went Tony Ferguson, but nah, he opts to go McGregor. I'll definitely be implementing some grappling as I did last time, but probably not as much. You know, I'll probably just try and go with the body work a little bit more on the side kicks and the teeps and the late body hooks, because he tries to, like I said, just tries to pull back, or maybe sometimes he tries to preemptively slip when I'm entering, you know, whether that be in the form of a slip hook or a slip straight. So I definitely think that working the body would be the most efficient way of getting him out of there quickly. Look at that. You know, he's trying to get all snazzy. He tries, you know, he tries to get too, like, technical for his own good. He's trying to land some, like, clean counters, or, you know, a nice little combo when I'm entering. He's trying to get that hit reaction with the straight. Alright, that was nice, caught me. Seems to be opting to go down to the body a little bit more in this fight, so we'll definitely have to keep an eye on that. He's trying to do that kind of jab, body straight. I've been definitely terrorizing him with over these past few fights. Trying to move out of the pocket as well. With after I throw the jab, trying to make me go out of range. I need to get my range a little bit better in this one. Trying to kind of exit the pocket a lot more. You slip hooking prick. Alright. Well, that's unfortunate, but it's not like it's going to get him far. Damn, man. I uppercutted him off of a pull counter, and it didn't hit reaction him. So he was still, unfortunately, able to exit before I was able to get off the follow-up strikes. Here we go though, look at him. Whenever that block gets low of his, so a slow jab is definitely the best way to, like, bait out these kind of, like, counter fighters that, like, are really always hunting for something, because even if they do slip it, it doesn't, you know, have much vulnerability. so like you shouldn't be punished for it much. And if they don't slip it, then you can like really start piling on the pressure here. Like just like that, I was able to build off the jab, throw the straight, and then throw the jab hook, and then the jab straight after. Just because his block, his short term block was definitely low, so due to it being so low, it was overcommitted. Therefore, he wasn't able to use head movement to avoid the follow up strikes. That was nice, to be fair. It's only like the first thingies. Look at that though. I'm just corralling him. Oh, was a little bit unfortunate on his end. Not to land. But I'm really just chewing up that block here. I could like smolder him and just stay in that face of his, and just when he eventually trusts, you know. Let's get this over with. No, survives. Alright, he lives to see another day. I guess we'll go into the next round and just try and dust him off there. No pun intended. I'm hoping that AJ's Walker will talk shit as well, because I mean it would be kind of nice to get that, you know, win back, considering he holds it so dearly to his heart, and smoke him and maybe even have him pipe up a little bit, make a part 2 of this. To be fair, I expected to come here and, you know, have the opportunity to fight AJ's Walker, but it seemed like he wasn't anywhere to be seen. I just thought, well, you know, posting a ranked win in like a league, like, you know, ranked means much. He's definitely gonna fucking, yeah, post. And that was that, and that's all she wrote. And he's just an absolute bum. There's no ways around it. That was an enjoyable experience. I mean, I felt like I could give some good commentary over the fights because he was such a handy opponent. You know, I felt like I was never in any sort of danger, even when he landed that pull elbow that, you know, dropped me that fight. I was still comfortable, and he knew like he can't keep that up. And even if he does, I'll just start reading it. I'll pull his pull, but I was just a little bit slow to it that first time. And there we go. Finish him off. Yeah, no homo, actually. I just KO'd him. Yeah, and I'm hoping to get more shit talkers, you know, coming in and get to play them, you know, because it makes for, you know, fun little video. I mean, that was 3 out, so pretty handy. And yeah, if you've liked the video, I'd like it be appreciated. And if you haven't already subscribed, you must recommend it to do so. And yeah, once again, appreciate you all for watching, and peace out.